2019 Suburban incorporates indistinguishable trim dimensions from a year ago, LS, LT, and Premier, and offers seating for up to 9 inhabitants and back or four-wheel drive. A 5.3-liter V8 that makes 355 torque is standard, and now the amazing 6.2-liter V8 from somewhere else in GM's stables is accessible, finished with 420 horsepower. The littler V8 comes furnished with a 6-speed programmed transmission, while the bigger motor gets 10 speeds for the knock-in power. On the off chance that the enormous, 220-inch-long Suburban is a bit too huge for your necessities, Chevy offers the littler Tahoe on a similar stage, with basically similar looks and hardware. Those put off by the gold necktie in advance could likewise settle on the GMC Yukon XL, and very much obeyed clients would be astute to consider the Cadillac Escalade ESV. Inside, the Suburban's vehicle-like inside puts a 8.0-inch touchscreen infotainment framework up front, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto usefulness come standard. Fabric upholstery and a 3-position seat situate are standard on the Suburban LS, however most purchasers will pick the LT trim or above, which swaps in warmed and cooled calfskin situates as a choice, and the second line with either a 3-piece seat or 2 chief's seats. The second and third line seats overlap level for an enormous 121.7 cubic feet of most extreme load limit, and if that is by one way or another insufficient space, you're presumably going to require a container truck. The 2019 Chevrolet Suburban gains a fresh, good-looking outside and an agreeable, vehicle-like inside that assistance to shroud its impressive size. That is sufficient for a 6 out of 10 points on our scale. We're aficionados of the inside arrangements and have granted the 2019 Suburban in like manner, however the square-shaped outside is past due for a refresh. The 2-box plan with unusually molded headlights and a chrome-loaded grille give it extensively more control bid than previous eras. The RST Performance package incorporates the equivalent visual updates from the appearance bundle a year ago, including 22-inch composite haggles-out identifications and styling viewpoints. Inside, the symmetrical dashboard configuration puts the controls intelligently beneath the 8.0-inch touchscreen, which is mounted up front. Purchasers who decide on the base seat will find that the dashboard closes unexpectedly and cuts into the center traveler's leg space, yet a front seat situate as an alternative in 2019 is a satisfying curiosity. With almost 6,000 pounds on its casing, the 2019 Chevrolet Suburban is no games SUV, yet a major change in the power office helps its case. We've given it a 6 out of 10 for its smooth ride and solid motors. The 5.3-liter V8 stays put at the base of the range, making 355 strength and 383 pound-feet of torque with either back or four-wheel drive accessible. Power is sent to 2 or 4 wheels through a segment-moved 6-speed programmed, however her motor and transmission are accessible this year out of the blue on the Suburban. The 6.2-liter V8 can be found in different vehicles in GM's steady, however discovers its way to the Suburban through the RST Performance and Premier Plus Special Edition packages for 2019. Making 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet, this compelling force plant adds some oomph to what was at that point a strong SUV. A 10-speed programmed transmission capitalizes on each horse and drop of fuel. Actually, the Suburban accompanies an accessible 9 seats, however by far most will have control custom.